comic winner, and we'll catch you performing on the upcoming Garden City Comedy Festival in May on the Niagara Comedy All-Stars show Under the Stars on a rooftop patio in St. Catharines. But right now, you can catch him right here in Niagara Falls. Put your hands together for the one, the only Taylor Grant, everybody!
This is my first time in a museum. Kim, how old is your kid?
This one's 11, this one's 10.
So, do you trust them with scissors?
No.
Okay. Neither do my parents, and I'm 29, and that's why this is my first time in a museum. And like, I wasn't a bad kid, right? Like, I'm not in here kicking skeletons down and throwing soup on paintings. But I would drift. I'd wander, right? Like, I imagine I'd be on one of those tours, and they're like, and over here, we have a giraffe vertebrae. Do not touch that. And over here, we have the tusk of a woolly mammoth. Hands off! I got terrible impulse control. I'm the kind of guy that, like, I try to hide in the exhibit from Friday to Sunday, right? Just like sneak into the Egyptian part, right? I don't know if hieroglyphics smile, but lady would come in doing the tour or whatever. She'd be like, okay, kids, and this is Nefertiti, the Egyptian goddess. And now we have the pharaoh Nefertete. Thanks, Taylor. That's it, me explaining. Actually, I looked up my name and what it meant a little while ago, and Taylor actually means maker of suits. Terrible impulse control. Yeah. I came in here, I didn't know what to expect in the Niagara Falls Museum, right? I thought there'd be like one exhibit, actually 2 exhibits. I thought there'd be like a statue of the mayor, David Green. And then I thought there'd just be like a bowl of water, and the guy would be like, yes, this is water from Niagara Falls itself. Oh, wow. Oh, interesting. Oh. Then I started thinking about other places I'd like to visit, right? Oh, welcome to the St. Catharines Museum. Here is a statue of David Green, the creator of the Garden City Comedy Festival. And over here are some grapes and wine. To celebrate grape and wine. Come now, let's travel south to the town of Welland, Ontario. What could they have in the museum there? If you look over here, it's a beautiful oil painting of the first and only time the employment line was empty in Welland. 1971, good year. If we come over here, you will see another sculpture, but this one is of the first trip of a family of 5 on one e-bike. Alright, sir, excuse me, what's this big jar of teeth? Well now, those are all adult teeth from people in Welland, and boy, don't ask questions. You don't want to answer to. It's okay, I'm from Welland, I can say that. Actually, I was born in Welland, and I live in Fawn Hill now. And it kind of makes me angry, okay? People are like, oh, it's Fawn Hill in Welland, is that the same thing? Is Fawn Hill in Welland? No, okay? No. Here's a way, take it home, for you to differentiate the two, okay? Over here, we are Fawn Hill. Over there, they are fentanyl. I had to ask David if I could say that joke, and he said yeah. He gave me the David Green light, if you will. Oh yeah, it's this is fun though. This is fun. A fundraiser for mental health is a great thing. And as a man who does stand-up comedy, is in recovery, and born in Welland, and is a Leafs fan, my mental health is just subpar. At best, bleak, okay? But actually, 11 days from today, I'll be 3 years sober from drugs and alcohol. And it's been a journey, right? Through sobriety and mental health. And I figured at some point through my sobriety, once I got past the alcohol and kind of broke free from that relationship, that I would just be a good person. All the evil would be just released from my body as soon as I leave the alcohol, right? No. There's still a little evil in me. It's not as big, it's not as prevalent, right? But there's still a little evil in me, right? It's just in there. It's like, why don't you kick that old lady over and pee on her dog? Like, just brutal thoughts. Brutal, right? But I can contain them those times. And I couldn't. Okay, so I'll tell you about one time I couldn't control it. The evil came out. My girlfriend and I, we went to our friend's destination wedding. Beautiful little island, 60 friends and family. And they were great people, great time. One night my girlfriend goes, babe, everybody's going up to karaoke. You want to come up to karaoke? And as a sober man, I'm like, yes. For sure, I'd love to go to karaoke. So for my girlfriend, for my friends, I'll bite the bullet, I'll give it a chance, right? And this is where the mental health part comes in. Because my anxiety's like, hey buddy, you're gonna be uncomfortable. Like, thanks. So we get there, I walk into the karaoke bar. I get in, there's a big screen like this, right? That's where the karaoke is. I keep walking. There's a group of French people over here. There's a group of old white people, front and center. And yes, race and age will play a part in this, okay? They're front and center. And I keep walking, and at the back row, it's like 20 people that I'm with. So I'm like, okay, I'm a little more comfortable now. 2 girls we were with, they're singing away, everyone's having a great time. They finish the song, everyone claps, great vibes. One of these French ladies goes up, right? She's singing her song. Whatever, right? I don't know, okay? But whatever, so we're just sitting there, everyone's enjoying it, letting her sing. Is she good? No. Is it karaoke? Yes, right? So everyone's leaving her alone. And then front and center is this old, crusty white lady doing this. She is so close to the front that her head is casting a shadow on the little bouncing ball. And people are like, don't stop. Don't stop. But they don't know the words because this lady's in front of them. And she's at karaoke. So I can see everybody start to whisper to each other, oh my God, the audacity of this woman. I can't believe this. Oh my goodness. So I'm like, it takes a lot of balls, even with liquid courage, for someone to do something through a microphone to a room full of strangers, right? It does. I don't care. So I went and supported karaoke. But this lady's got her ears covered, right? And I'm like, and the evil I felt it. And I don't know, I was just the spokesperson for performers at that point, because I just put the captaincy on, and I was like, this is not happening here. Not on my watch. These people are bearing their souls. We're gonna get this right. So the French lady, she sits down. But before she sits down, everyone has noticed that this lady has her ears closed. And we're like, oh my God. So now the French people are starting to, right? And we got some French people with us, and they're singing loud, and there's whistling, clapping, so the whole bar. It's just this group mentality, and I'm feeling it, right? I'm like, oh, this is not good for me. This is not good for me. So I have that back to the French lady. She gets off, the bar is wild. Everyone's like, yes, yes. Forget that white lady. Then the next singer goes up, and she's terrible, terrible. I turn around, and the lady singing is the lady going like this. So I was like, where do you get off? So that evil, it just, and I walked down the bar like this. And I walked outside, and I stood by a window, just getting a breath of fresh air, and I look inside, and I see the French people, and they're like, We see you, oh, petit, oh, wait. Right? And I'm like, I don't speak your language, but you're speaking mine. Right? So at this point, I feel like a king. Fur coat, like, these are my people now. Right? So I walk back in and I'm like, go all the way back to the seat, pull up a chair, sit down. She stops singing. She goes, hi, my name's Suzanne. And I'm like, get a load of this lady, she gives us a white story. She's like, that was my favorite song, but I can't really hear it. And I'm like, we didn't want to either, lady. And then I see everybody on the back wall doing this. If you don't know what this is, that's how you clap for deaf people. That's how you clap for people who can't hear. So I made fun of the deaf lady. And my anxiety melted me, right? I'm like, I gotta go. This isn't for me. But then the logical side of me kicked in and I was like, wait, she's deaf. Why is she at karaoke? And why is she covering her ears? It messed me up. But I knew that evil was still inside of me. And you know, my one piece of advice, people, if you feel off going into a scenario or a room, take a second and think to yourself, is there a deaf lady at this karaoke bar?